All right. Well, hello, everyone. It is my pleasure today that I get to introduce you to our speaker, Louis Smith. Louis is a certified nutritionist, a sports nutritionist. He's an herbalist. He's an author. He's a John Maxwell coach. He's a fantastic human. Above all these accolades, he has over 30 years of experience traveling the globe, empowering and inspiring people through his kindness, his wisdom to take control of their health and to take control of their lives. There is not a better mentor that I can think of or that I would ever move to better than Louis Smith to help you take control of whatever it is that you're trying to get a hold of, especially in your health. So, Louis Smith.
All right. Well, hey, folks, thank you so much for joining us from all around the world. We're going to have a fun time. Yeah, I sit here getting quite emotional. I see people from Tanzania and people from the UK and people from Sweden and people from South Africa and people from across the USA. Just so exciting to see all my beautiful friends from around the world. And we're on a mission. We're in the embryo stages of creating an army to march across the world, empowering people to live longer, have more energy, feel better, sleep better, make quality health decisions and choices for their lives. So I'm really pumped up about this. We're going to be talking about how to empower you to have vibrant health here today. So let me just get the screen share going up here. I'm not sure what's happening. Give me a second. There we are. We found it. All right, too much stuff on my screen. So we're going to talk about vibrant health and energy here today, and just gets me so excited. You know, so many people out there just don't have health. You know, I think one of the things that shocked me is when I saw the kind of statistics that's happening across the world, where people are so sick. You know, if you just look at this, America is one of the sickest countries in the world. I know South Africa is slightly sicker than America, but you know, these diseases, according to the WHO, the World Health Organization, up to 80% could be preventable. And let me tell you where we're going. Just look at this across over here. They estimate, this is the growth in diseases in our country, and they estimate that 171 million people just in one country will be dying from self-caused diseases like cancer and diabetes and heart disease and these kind of things through really bad lifestyle choices. And so we're on a mission to try and help you make quality lifestyle choices. You know, people say, well, what if I eat correctly? Can't I get the nutrient out of food? Well, they took 22,000 people and they were trying to find out how many of these people are getting the nutrients out their diet that they should be getting. And they couldn't find one person, not even one person, who got 10 specific essential nutrients out the diet. Now, when you think of that, it's absolutely heartbreaking that, yeah, we are eating as food, and it's really valueless. And that's because of our fertilization systems that we use. That's because of our storage programs. That's because of the hybridizing and GMOs and all this kind of stuff. So should I be taking a supplement? They'll say today nearly 80% of people are taking supplements. And when you think of this, you say, hey, well, that's a good thing. Well, don't speed up too quickly, because it just blew my mind away what's all in our supplements and things like that. Look at over here, the FDA finds hidden drugs in nearly 50 dietary supplements sold on Amazon. So yeah, you go to Amazon, who's probably the single biggest supplier of supplements at the moment, and 50 of their products had hidden drugs inside. How can you imagine that? Look at this over here. Bloomberg News reports no evidence of aloe vera found in aloe vera. Now, let me show you what I love about what I'm showing you here. Do you see that 10 there? What does that 10 say? Well, if you go to the end of this little booklet, guess what? And can be emailed to you, which is absolutely fantastic, where you can research it all out. And that is the reference. If you go to the previous one, the 9, that is the reference. So everything I'm showing you today, we've got the cross reference for you. So I'm so excited about it. Look at this over here. New York State Attorney General reports GNC, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, the 4 biggest suppliers of herbs in the world, do not contain what is shown on the label. A lot of it could have been grass cuttings from next to the freeways in China. So the Chinese were mowing their freeways and putting it in capsules and shipping it off to the USA. Do you just see how loved we are? And not only the USA, could be anywhere in the world. Look at this over here. Tainted probiotics from infants. Now look at this. They did an investigation, and this was from 2 independent labs, and they found that this company out here called Mary Ruth's, which is certified organic, one of the most expensive probiotics you can find in the marketplace, that it had in the products, the products were tainted, and it had bacteria in it, which was harming the people that was taking it. And so you want to be very, very careful when you're taking something like that you can actually trust the manufacturer. And remember something else, if you're taking a probiotic, it should have enteric-coated, target-loaded, released in the cecum of the large intestine. Look at this study across over here. This is a study done on vitamins, and to their utter amazement, they took the 21 biggest brands of supplements out there. They discovered 11 of the 21, that's 52%. What was in the label was not in the product. So it didn't match the contents. So now Consumer Lab, they then found out, the study was done by consumerlab.com. So then they discovered out of the 10 remaining, 3 didn't dissolve at all. Now we're down to 7. Of the 7, 1 contained lead. Now we're down to 6. Now, come on, folks. This is absolutely ridiculous that these toxins that are all in a multivitamin. So they take 2,000 people. The study was done by the U.S. National Cancer Institute. It was done in California on men who had stage 4 prostate cancer. 1,000 given a placebo, no change. 1,000 given more than the 1 remaining 6 best sold store supplements. In this study, it increased prostate cancer by 32%. But what the study says, supplements may increase cancer. Just remember, not all supplements will, but in this study, it did. So what's the next thing over here? So what is your criteria? There are 4 things when you're looking for a supplement. I absolutely love this. Number 1, is it made from whole human natural food? In other words, did they take broccoli and cabbage and ginger and turmeric and celery and make the supplements out of that kind of stuff? People that have been eating something for generations. Did your grandparents eat it and your great-grandparents eat it? Is it produced under pharmaceutical license? What does that mean? That means you can actually trust the labeling or integrity of what's on the label is in the product. I just get so pumped up about this, right? And number 4, that the company has done human clinical trials. Now, this to me is so exciting. In other words, the company has done trials so the company themselves hasn't done the product, but the company has had third-party human clinical trials done on their products. Very, very important. Number 4, published in peer-reviewed medical journals. And I just want you to understand, if you're looking for a supplement, is it made from food? Has it got a human, a pharmaceutical license on it? Has it got human clinical trials done by third-party organizations? Number 4, published in peer-reviewed medical journals, proving the product's actually going to help you empower your body to heal itself and not cause your body to be harmed. So let's look at some of those studies. I love this study. This study studied in the 1950s. It was started at, if you have a look here, started initial study in the 1950s at the Hollywood Presbyterian Hospital. Absolutely incredible what actually happened over here. They took all these Hollywood stars that had hormone problems and thyroid problems and adrenal problems and just no energy and chronic fatigue and, and brain fog and all this kind of stuff. And they did all kinds of tests. And then they decided to use a product that was published in Greek literature as Tray and Hen, 3-in-1, which was published as your essential. There's only 3 essential fatty acids in the world. And they took these lipids and sterols, which are absolutely incredible, essential fatty acids. And what they did, if you can see over here, the lipids and the sterols, and they took these lipids and the sterols and they gave them to these human beings. And oh my gracious me, within 4 days, these people's, their life started changing. their hormones started becoming right. Their thyroids, they started sleeping better. Their monthly cycles came right. Their adrenals came right. Their energy increased. They lost their chronic fatigue. They got clarity of thought. Their entire life came around, but nobody knew what had happened until 2003. Two scientists working at Houston. There's a lot of good things that come out of Houston, right? And so, so guess what? In 2003, these two scientists were given the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for inventing a camera system that was so powerful it could look within the human cell, all right? And cell membrane and see how it works. And these scientists had all these human cells in test tubes, and they added these lipids and sterols, which looks like this. Maybe we need to put that packet on this page for the send out, Arlene, right? Which looks like this. And this little packet is absolutely incredible. And so this is the product they took. It is that one that looks like a football across there. And to their utter amazement, when they gave humans this product or put it in these cells, within minutes, nutrient flowed in, toxins flowed out. And they got the Nobel Prize because they discovered that nearly 90% of disease starts in cells when nutrition can't enter the cell and toxins can't leave the cell. They discovered the average human cell's body has got about 4 pounds of toxins poisoning you from the inside. And this was then published globally in medical journals for you to realize that product is the most important nutrient on planet Earth. How amazing is that, right? And so it increases the utilization of the nutrient that's already in your blood by nearly 50% and empowers your body to detox your body by nearly 50%. And if you can think that just in the cosmetic industry, we've got 13,000 toxins and chemicals. You want those poisons out your body. You don't want them in these cells causing cancer and or making you sluggish and all that kind of stuff. I do at least 3 calls a day of people who've got tumors in the brain and the eyes and places they can't operate on, which is just absolutely horrendous. It's just breaking my heart. And these are preventable. If you can get the nutrition in and the toxins out, you can prevent all these tragedies that are to a major extent, according to the CDC. The next thing that really gets me excited about this thing, just look at this, right? They wanted to find out, do all antioxidants cause cancer? A study was done on beta carotene. The beta carotene could actually increase cancer growth by 18%. And so they said, all right, let's do a study over here. And so they took a product, which is this little black tablet there, absolutely incredible, that little black tablet up there, Carotene Complex. Oh my gracious me. And they gave it to these human beings. The study was done under the control of the United States Department of Agriculture. Now, you're going to say, I don't trust the USDA. I don't trust any government body, right? If it starts a government body, I don't trust them. I don't trust any pharmaceutical body, anything like that. So why do I love this test? Because the USDA, all they did, they rounded up 5 massive universities across the USA that I trust, and these universities are asked to go out and find a whole bunch of sick people, and they were asked to give them 3 of these tablets a day. And to the utter amazement, these tablets are called Carotene Complex, and these tablets are made up of juice-extracted, dehydrated, organically grown, non-hybrid, vine-ripened, non-GMO fruits and vegetables, produced according to pharmaceutical regulations, published in peer-reviewed medical journals. It's got 15 families of carotenoids in, 15 families of carotenoids, to the utter amazement. This is only a 20-day study. It boosted the immune system by 37%. Now we could stop right there. If you could find anything to boost your immune system by 37%, that is the most incredible thing. Nearly every disease in the world, from cancer, I don't care what the disease is, if you can boost your immune system, your body will be stronger in handling the situation. And what an incredible product. So this will boost your immune system by 37% in 20 days, increase your natural killer cells. What do the natural killer cells do? Oh my gracious, this is like, there's an advert in South Africa. It's on top. This is on top, right? On top of boosting your immune system and increase your natural killer cells by 20%. The natural killer cells are what detects disease and kills it before it attacks the body. And then it slows down oxidation damage to the body by 44%. That means it slows down aging. Now, I love this. Slows down aging of my eyes, aging of my brain, aging of my liver, aging of my kidneys, aging of my pancreas, aging. This to me is absolutely awesome and protects against cholesterol, heart disease by up to 500%. Now, this to me is absolutely amazing. Let me tell you why. Because that's the number one killer in the world. That's the number one killer in the world. And if we can balance your bad of your good cholesterol, I mean, your good of your bad cholesterol by 500%, can you imagine? This is a 20-day study. If you do this for 20 years, if you do this for 40 years, what you're doing to your body, absolutely amazing. So what does this product do? It helps fill the nutritional gap between what should be in our food and what is in the food. You know, it balances overactive immune system. If your immune system, I do at least one call a day of somebody that the immune system is attacking itself, that your body is attacking your own body. And so this is there's so many diseases out there related to this. Avoids colds and flu, lowers risks of fast multiplying cells. I'm not saying this word after I was banned on TikTok last night. It took me 4 hours to get back, right? So I lost my whole side. So that's I'm not saying that word. It's an illegal word for me to say. So, reduce cognitive decline. And the next thing is strengthen your vision. So this to me is absolutely fun. So look at this. Then they want to say, hey, are all salmon oils bad? A study was done on salmon oils, showed salmon oils actually could harm your body. I went to do a workshop in Southern California, a place called Valencia. And he has this little boy, he's 11 years old. He's had a seizure. He's had a stroke. He's either 11 or 12. He's in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. And I was just small talk to the mom, trying to make her feel comfortable. But she's really upset about this. I said, hey, Shane, what happened to your boy? I'm thinking he dove into a swimming pool or something. No. She gave him some salmon oil. I said, what? Yeah, he was hyperactive attention deficit disorder, and the school said he had to take Ritalin. She said, I'm not giving him Ritalin. I've seen too many side effects from it. So she said, working with the doctor, they gave her some fish oils and omegas and salmon oils, and guess what happened? He had a stroke within a year. Why? Because she didn't know when you're looking for a salmon oil, it should be tested for 200 families of impurities. Studies showed that salmon oil could actually antagonize cancer growth. Why? Because it's boiled. You want to make sure it's cold extracted, and it's from the fillet of the salmon. And the best salmon in the world is a coho salmon. And you want to make sure that it's got all 8 omega-3s. So they take this fish oil and the salmon oil, and this is the one they gave to these humans. It's that little one there, the yellow tablet. And to their utter amazement, the study was done by UC Davis and UC Berkeley. And to the utter amazement, look what happened. It lowered inflammation by 68%. Now, let me tell you about inflammation. Nearly every disease in the world is related to inflammation. Nearly every disease. And when you think of that, unbelievable. If you could lower inflammation by 68%, you've changed a person's life. So all 3 of these studies I've shown you, every one of them can radically change your life. Look at these studies done on salmon oil. Salmon oil, if you don't Google it, it's incredible for cardiovascular disease, protecting you from high blood pressure and blood clotting and low blood pressure and cholesterol and circulatory problems. And it's incredible for arthritis and deterioration of your joints. When I moved to America and I saw all these people, hip replacements and knee replacements, I was horrified. I couldn't believe it. How many people have got joint problems? I see these people getting out of a chair and they get, and I thought, what? Come on. I was walking with somebody the other day and they dropped something and I just bent over and picked it up for them. And they said, oh, thank you. I really battled a bend. Come on, get onto some salmon oil, improve your memory. If you've only got 3 children and you name them, you say, John, Peter, Joanne, you have to go through all 3 before you can remember their name. Come on, you need a case of this stuff. You got dementia coming your way real fast. You put the car keys down and they're gone. So you want to really protect your brain. There's studies done across the world. You want to take these products. What about headaches and migraines? I saw somebody for nearly 30 years on getting migraines. You got them onto mega dose of salmon oil, end of the problem. What about better vision? Clarity, absolutely incredible. What about reduced depression? This is unbelievable. I know people that are antidepressants for years, on antidepressants for years, and get onto salmon oil and magnesium, end of the problem. I just love it when we can take a product that's been published in peer-reviewed medical journals like the New England Journal of Medicine, the Journal of American College of Nutrition, the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, International Journal of Toxicology, and say, these are the studies. So what am I telling you? I'm telling you today, if you're going to take a supplement, you want to go to the manufacturer and say, show me the human clinical trial on your product published in a peer-reviewed medical journal, proving the product can really empower you to heal yourself. Because the body is the healer. The product doesn't heal you. The medication doesn't heal you. Your body is the healer, but you have to set the environment correctly. Look at this here. This gets me pumped up because so many people are taking protein shakes. And it's one of the fastest growing things in our industry out there. And if you think over here, Clean Label Project found cadmium and lead. Look at this over here. They found lead in 70% of protein shakes. They found cadmium in 74% of protein shakes. And they found BPA in 55%. Now, folks, this is horrendous. This study was done on 134 brands of protein shakes. Now, let me tell you what this means. This means you don't want to trust a protein. You want to know if you can trust. You don't just want to say, hey, I'm just going to take a protein because it tastes nice. No. Wake up, former stupid. You want to really look after your body. You want to protect yourself from disease. Once you've destroyed it, you're really going to harm yourself. And, I deal with people all the time that have got symptoms that could be related to protein shake, like kidney failure. It's unbelievable. California alone's got 22,000 people waiting for kidney transplant. One state. And a lot of them are young people. Come on. You want to make sure that your protein's not going to harm your kidneys. So these three things up here, the lead, the cadmium, the BPA, what is this? Breast cancer, ovary cancer, uterus cancer, dementia, Alzheimer's, irritable bowel syndrome, prostate cancer, testicle cancer, impotency, miscarriage. The list just goes on and on. So then people are saying, all right, well, let's look at this. Organic Consumers Association and Clean Label Project study 86% chance of getting heavy metals in collagen. Are you taking collagen? Are you taking collagen? Somebody, a package was sent to my house last week by mistake, and I opened it and had this massive tub of collagen. And I thought, oh my gracious me, you need to see the study. You need to see the study. But anyway, so Forbes, so look at this over here. If you can just see these four, I know it's a little bit small if you're on an iPhone or something like this, but they found arsenic 64%, cadmium 17%, lead 37%, mercury 100%. Now, folks, this is terrible. This is, if you know anybody taking collagen, where should you get collagen from? Your body should make it yourself. You should be giving your body the 22 amino acids. You should be giving your body vitamin C, giving it vitamin E. And that's why I love this little pack. If you see this little pack across here, this little pack will empower your body to produce collagen. It's got every nutrient in there. It's got the antioxidants, it's got the E, it's got the minerals, it's got the amino. That little pack combined with amino acids, got everything your body needs. So let's look. When you're looking for protein, what are the 7 things you're looking for? Number 1, seal of accountability. Can you trust the manufacturer? Number 2, is it produced under ProtoGuard process? Very, very important. That means the product is broken down to pass through kidney. Should be ProtoGuarded, fermented, or pre-digested. Number 4, has it got all 2,000 enzymes? Does it have all the enzymes in to help you digest your food? Remember that 70 to 80% of health starts in the gut. Number 5, is it glycemic response control? That means, is it going to stop sugar spiking? Number 6, is it biologically complete? That means if it's a vegan protein, it'll have 21. And if it's a non-vegan protein, it'll have 22. And that'll give you, and why is that? Because if you're giving yourself all 21 aminos in the vegans, your body will be able to produce the others. So this is absolutely important when you're looking for protein. And the next thing over here, 25 essential vitamins, remember, and minerals from whole food. Why is this so vital? Because normally we're taking protein shake as a meal replacement, and we're really not getting enough nutrient out of our food. So this is absolutely vital. So what are you looking for on the label? No artificial sweetness, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, no hydrogenated fats, no trans fats, no high fructose corn syrup, no saturated fats, no preservatives, no cholesterol. Make sure it's safe for your kidneys. Make sure it's gluten-free and 90% lactose-free. Absolutely important. So I love this product. Absolutely. It's a meal replacement program. It's to increase your energy, muscle growth, weight loss, repair and build muscle tissue, easy to digest. And I'm going to stop the screen share right there. And that's what I get pumped up about, this incredible, incredible product, incredible opportunity. I'm going to shoot across the world right now and get a few people to share their testimony with us. Deborah, why do you love Neolife? All the way from Lakeland, Florida.
I love Neolife because I'm experienced everything you just talked about collagen, about my skin being better on my bones and producing my immune system increase and fighting disease and illness. And I have a brand new me because I've been taking the breakfast pack for 8+ years, and it's empowered my life. It's empowered my body. It's given the environment it needs to thrive. And I love it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, Sean, let's shoot short up to Colorado. Why do you love Neolife?
Well, Louis, after 18 years in emergency medicine, chasing people's symptoms around and chasing my tail and feel like I'm never getting anywhere, and only a very short period of time working to heal the body so it can heal itself or give the nutrients to the body to heal itself, I can actually make a difference in people's lives, and it's happening faster and faster and faster. And I'm actually getting a chance to help people after 18 years.
Fantastic. That's wonderful. Melanie, I know you're driving. Why do you love Neolife? Dr. Melanie Whitcomb, Southern California.
I love Neolife because it has changed my entire family's life. It has changed my life. And I don't think I would even be alive today if it were not for the nutrients that have empowered my body to heal. And I love the fact that I get to now go ahead and share that with many people. And I am more proud than ever to do so, even just listening to everything you said again today. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. So great to see you all at the function. Mark or Sylvia, why do you love Neolife? All the way from San Diego area.
You know what? I love Neolife because it's made some big changes in my health, but most importantly, it's allowed me to have a wife today. Because, you know, Louis, as well as I do, she probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Neolife. And it's given me an opportunity to share. And I've always wanted to be able to help others. So it's giving me that opportunity to share with other people so that they might, that they can have better health as well. So that's why we love it. What about you?
Yes, thank you, Louis, for helping me detox from my vaccine injury. I can say it here, huh? I wouldn't be alive today because I was getting paralyzed every single day, and you helped me detox and then filled me with the right whole food nutrients. And I'm a nurse and I didn't know about all this stuff. They don't teach you that in school. Sadly, they teach us take a pill. So
thank you so much. That is fantastic. Caleb, New York, why do you love Neolife?
Well, wow, what's there to not love about Neolife? Neolife, just as a company, is an incredible company to be a part of. But from a supplement standpoint, I love knowing that the supplements I'm putting in my body are doing me good and not harm. I had been using supplements previously for 7 years and just throwing my money away. I might as well just have burned it out in the street. But when I started taking Neolife, things started to change, and I was like, oh, this is what's supposed to happen when you give your body the right nutrients. It was amazing. So just sharing that with other people is just a lot of fun.
Fantastic. Thank you. Deborah from Polokwane. Why do you love Neolife, Deborah?
Hi, Louis. Hi, guys. Yes, I love Neolife because of the products, more especially nutritional products. They are very good, Louis. I told you about our challenge. The flu just took 2 days and then it went off due to the products. I love Neolife because of that. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Juma, Tanzania. Why do you love Neolife, Juma?
Well, I love Neolife because I had these challenges, and it sort of using the products, they took me away from the challenges with the doctors had said I needed to wear a collar the rest of my life. But here I am many years later, and I'm not wearing a collar, and I don't have the challenges anymore. So that's why I love Neolife.
Fantastic, Juma. Thank you so much. All right, Lister, Dental Industry, Cape Town. Why do you love Neolife, Lister?
Well, simply just love the products because it's been helping each and everyone in the family. I can think of the time that they had water just flown onto my son's face, and he got sort of burnt. It's like he was pulling this hot pot of tea off the stove, and it just sort of fell onto his face. And we just applied certain of our products, and up to today, you don't see a scar in his face, and it just healed it. It's just amazing what it can do. It's helped me also many in giving me so much energy. So just to think of the guys that work around with me, I've got a higher energy level than what they have. Looking at the age, being us on the same age as well, and it's just amazing what the products can do. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Exciting stuff. All right, let's go. Johnny, Mossel Bay. Why do you love Neolife, Johnny?
Hello, everyone. I love Neolife because it has improved my health tremendously. Back in the day, I was diagnosed with high cholesterol, and the doctor suggested that I must be on medication forever. So at that time, I had just joined the business, and I started learning about the products, and I started taking them, and more especially salmon oil. It really helped me a lot, and I don't have those problems any longer now. It is thanks to the products. They really work.
Fantastic, Johnny. Fantastic. We go to a scientist in Cape Town, Sea Point. Keith, why do you love Neolife? Thank you, Johnny.
Hey, Louis. Many reasons. It's utterly and totally changed my life. I just think of one thing. I grew up very, very scared, very, bit of an introvert, could never speak in public. Although I became a school teacher, weirdly enough. And then I met Louis and Neolife, and they got me into public speaking. Now I'll speak to anyone, anywhere, at any time. So that's one of the reasons. It's totally changed our lives. I'm now retired with no pension. And if it wasn't for Neolife, I'd actually have very little, almost nothing. And I was just saying to my brother-in-law today, it's just great to be able to get up in the morning and take the dog for a walk and do this and that. And it wasn't for Neolife, I could never do that. So, and the great friends. I mean, what are the chances of a school teacher in South Africa going to Disney World in Florida? I mean, to you guys in America, that's no big deal. But imagine paying $50,000. I'm just taking a guess. That's probably what we would have to pay to get there. It's just it's out of our range, really, as a school teacher. And Neolife allowed me to go to the San Francisco conference. And Louis very kindly, that young man over there, very kindly paid for my whole family's accommodation and everything in Disney World. I mean, you don't get that in normal business. So that's just, a little bit of why I love Neolife.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to another person in the medical industry, Viola from Ganubi, South Africa. Now, Viola, she's so humble, but she has trained thousands of people in the medical industry. She's trained them in Dubai. She's trained them, I think it's still, anyway, she's in many countries. Viola, tell us why you love Neolife.
Thank you, Louis, and good evening, everybody. I like Neolife because it's made a positive difference, not only in my life, but my family, my friends, and everybody I meet. So I'm really looking forward to doing this full time from October onwards. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's so exciting. Okay, let's go. Alyssa, I saw you on the call. Are you still here, Alyssa? There you are.
Yes, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I love Neolife because for us, when Sean and I got married, sorry, my dog is whining in the background here. When we got married, all that I wanted to do was help people with health and nutrition. And for me, I had been really sick growing up my whole life. And it's given me the opportunity to live a healthy lifestyle, travel, build relationships with people that I maybe wouldn't have gotten. Sorry. And it's really exciting because it's giving us the opportunity to, as well, once we, decide to start having a family, that I'll be able to stay home with them, raise them myself, work from home. So.
Fantastic. Excellent. Thank you so much. Well, folks, we could carry on here forever, but I'm not going to because we're trying to make a short little video that you can send out to your friends and that kind of stuff. But I want to tell you, if you watch this video here today, you really want to get hold of the person who sent you this video and say, you know what, I'd love to find out more about these juice extracted, dehydrated, organically grown, non-GMO, vine ripened, whole human food supplements that have been had third-party human clinical trials published in peer-reviewed medical journals, because I am sick and tired of taking trash. I am so glad I found the truth. Tell me more about it, right? So that's what you want to do. And it's just been great chatting to you. Thank you for joining us. And you folks must have an incredible day. God bless.